Here we are again, the P-51H. I'm gonna start off with this little 3-piece, 3 190s, relatively slow and low, but it really shows what this plane can do. And then I will go to the full gameplay, and then I will upload another P-51H video if you all are looking forward to that, because I carried a pretty big game versus Japan just now, but I think it's better if I cover that one alone. It's more of an actual carry situation than the P-51H highlight, so I'd rather tackle that one alone. If you do want to see that, let me down below, and otherwise you won't see it. Starting off, I had way more energy than these two guys, so I could easily go up, do a little spiral. Spiraling makes it so that they think that they can get closer, and as you just saw, he did get quite a bit closer, 0.9, but there was no way he was going to get that shot. The 190, especially the Ds, aren't very maneuverable. So when you stall them out like that, there's a very little chance that they will actually manage to shoot you. Of course, you still have to be wary of that engine, because it's very strong at low speeds, so he can actually prop hang you. You do want to make sure that he's actually stalled out before you come back down, because with that roll rate, even though it doesn't pull the best, it might just get a snapshot full commit head on as he's stalling out, and you don't want that, so be aware of that. D9 is on fire as well. I'm just gonna ignore him. I'm gonna go head on with this guy. Make sure that the D9 doesn't actually pitch up after me. He wants that full commit head on. I was going way too fast for that, and we just go up. The 190 D13 has no chance dogfighting this thing, so at this point he's basically dead. Here, he would get the shot if I had pulled straight up, so what I do instead is go a bit horizontal, get out of his guns, lay off the web, because webbing below 200 is a bit of a waste, so I tend to just lay off it. And there you have it. I outturn him completely, I out-energy him completely. The P-51H is definitely one of the better props in this game, and he's trying to go up here. He doesn't have the energy, he doesn't have the turn rate, and he just got slapped out of the air. You can dogfight basically anything, as long as it's not Japanese, a 152H, or stuff like the Yak 3 VK107. Stuff that is highly maneuverable, you will get slapped, same with Spitfires and stuff. But everything German except for the 152H is basically dogfightable. The G56s are not dogfightable, but you can easily energy trap them. So all in all, this thing is very strong. The only thing I really have to look out for are the jets. I haven't actually been up tiered a lot. A lot of people have been asking me to show jet gameplay, so I can show you how to counter them, but you can't really counter them unless they mess it up. They really have to go slow, they really have to go low. If they keep their speed up, there's a very little chance you're actually going to kill them. They have to mess up, they have to get greedy. So that's a bit annoying. Luckily I didn't get up tiered a lot. The most things I saw were Kikas, and Kikas are virtually untouchable if they fly it anywhere near properly. So in this thing, if you see a jet and he's going slow, if he's diving, if he's dogfighting someone, you want to pick him out first. And that's mainly because you will have to carry in this plane a lot of times. And if you have to carry versus 3 props, it's doable. But if it's 3 props and a jet, you have basically lost. The jet won't get distracted because you're the last one left, or you're one of the last ones left. And as the jet is boom and zooming you, the K4s and the 152Hs will get closer. You will have to dogfight them, and then the jet will get a very easy shot on you. So it's very annoying to fight, I know, and I can't really give you a lot of tips on them, other than kill them as they're busy. Kill them as soon as you can. Especially Kikas, they're basically untouchable. They're absolutely broken at the moment. They should be at least 7.3. I'm not sure why that's 6.7, but that thing goes way too fast. It accelerates way too well. It doesn't lose any energy. The only thing it doesn't have is a lot of ammo, but the guns hit hard enough for that to be justifiable. And the rate of fire is a bit shit, but again, it doesn't really matter, because if you hit him, he blows up. And it doesn't turn too well, but in the long run, that's kind of a good thing, because you don't lose any energy. So it's very easy to fly. The only problem is getting guns on, but even then it rolls fairly well. So it's a bit broken. Look out for Kikas. I really hope they nerf those things relatively soon. It could almost be 7.7. That's how far I'm willing to push it. It's really dumb at the moment. Back to the gameplay. This is basically where the fun begins. I'm easy catching the 109 in front of me, but of course we're in the clouds. I'm kind of disorientated. And here comes another one. He has gun pods. I should be easily able to out dogfight him. I kind of misjudged his speed because he was diving on me. So he was able to catch me relatively easily, and now I have to dive out. And this was a mistake on my part. I should have been more wary of him. Good part is that I'm a lot faster than him. He just broke something off. I think it's his flaps. He tried the turn with me. I don't need the web in a dive, and I will turn it back on the moment I go back up. I turn my web off right now to lose a little bit of speed, conserve a little bit of web, because we only have 7.5 minutes. I'm not too sure what he's trying to do, so I keep turning my web on and off, and he's going up now. This should be a fairly easy kill. 50 cal aim is a little bit off, otherwise he probably would have died there. And now we'll start using my flaps, and you will easily see that I can outturn him without a sweat. Very hard. I can hear someone else, and I see the white tracer thing. Smoke contrail, that's the word. Here I should have died. So what I did is I tried to stay on his rudder axis, and then I will try to pitch up the last moment. Very risky. I should have died there. So don't think I just outplayed him. I think he just compressed and I lucked out a bit. Of course my maneuver did help with me surviving, but it was still like 90% luck. And now I want to kill him as fast as I can. He has a lot of energy, but I'm somewhat catching him, although he's diving now, so he will outrun me again. And now I want to be very wary. I'm low. I'm relatively fast, but 152H's and K4s maintain the energy very well. So if they decide to dive on me, then I'm pretty much toast. And there comes the 152H and the K4. I nagged a little bit, hoping he would commit, and he did. And there goes his wing. And now I see that the 152H is pitching up for Hazy. He's also here, say hello to him. And the K4 was just diving out, so there's no way he's going to catch me, so I'm going to prop hang this guy. And this is very risky, because if I don't kill him right here, I am basically boned. But I trust in my 50 cals. Hit him again, crit him, and he's on fire. I want to dive out, and I mainly did that to show you how well this thing can prop hang. Of course, it doesn't out prop hang a P50 or 152H. I am the P51. And now it's a matter of dodging his shells. He's not going to put that out. And if he does, he will be very heavily damaged. And with the long wings, if you have wing damage, you're not going to roll very well. And it's going to be very annoying to fly. So at this point, I'm just going to pull him into a loop, hoping he's going to compress. But he burns up. We dodge the head on. We go over him. And at this point, I have so much more energy than him. And I turn so much better that he has two options. And that's dying by going up and dying by going down. And he chose to go with dying by going down. I have all the ammo in the world. There's only a 262 left. So with the 50 mil, so I'm not too worried. And there's still a Junker 288 left, another plane that's absolutely broken. Some more bad aim on my end. I promise the video I will upload. I will probably do it anyway, because I know that there's at least 20 people that want to see it. Of the other one, my aim is a little bit better than this. So now, Hazy is telling me about that he's flying above the flag zone, and he's saying like, watch me get set on fire in one shot, haha. So I'm just looking around, and then suddenly, yep, you guessed it, as he said it, he blows up. Bulge, ladies and gentlemen, it's very fun to fly on. Bulge used to be one of my favorite maps, but lately, the amount of AA, especially in the middle on the axis side, it's very annoying. It's highly annoying, and you can't really do a lot about it. And now we get a bit of a mind game. I'm not sure what I want to do. I know the 262 is on my right. He is killing tanks. It's a 50 mil, so I'm not too worried about him. But the problem is I have to kill a Junker 288 and I have to kill the 262. The boat very fast, the boat very annoying to kill. So I'm thinking, should I do it right now? I don't have all the ammo that I want to have. So I might be able to intercept him right here, as he's not paying attention. But he actually turns a bit left, and I'm not going to catch him anymore. He's easily going to do 800 plus, and my top speed is around 650. So no chance I'm going to catch him anytime soon. So I'd rather just break off, not risk flying over this AA as well. I just got my squad mate killed by that AA, and I'm not going to fly over it when I'm the last one alive. So I'm going to fly away, pretend I'm not actually going to chase him, so he might actually go and land. After a little bit, I decided to actually turn around as I saw the Junker 288 come right towards me. And I thought maybe I can get the head on, maybe I can kill him as he's not paying attention. He's in the clouds, he's spotted by Hazy, so I know where he is. He probably doesn't know where I am, and it looks like I'm going RTB. So maybe I can go head on with him, maybe I can cut him off, and maybe I can just kill him without much trouble. Because Junker 288s are an absolute pest to kill. They don't really die, they have that damn 20 mil in the back, and it's so fast. It's so annoying to fight, and it turns really well. Everything about it is annoying. So as he's coming towards me, I want to take the head on as he thinks I'm going to land. So I just want to climb a little bit. So I maybe have some speed to dive in, maybe catch him off guard, maybe just something, some kind of advantage. I want to kill this guy, and I want to kill him fast. The 262 I can probably deal with. He's probably going to ground pound. I'm not too sure, and I don't really want to risk it. But I'm probably better off versus the 262 than versus the actual Junker. At this point I'm just trying to look for him. Hazy can see him, so he's spotting him for me. I'm in a little open part of the clouds, which is a mistake on my end, because he will spot me a lot easier this way. I'm still looking, I don't see him anymore, because of the compression of my screen. I do see him in game, but I don't see him on my video. And there he is. Look at this, 1.6 kilometers. He turns, and he turns instantly basically. And I'm not gonna sit on his ass. I'm not doing it. I'm not dealing with that 20 mil. I pushed him off, and now I just wasted my time, because that thing can react so fast. It doesn't have to care about anything in the world, and it can just turn away from you last second. And if you try to tail sit it, you will not kill it. You're just gonna get hit, and that gunner is gonna rip you apart. So now I'm already on this side of the map. I know he landed on the auxiliary base, the small one. So I'm just gonna fly towards the 262. I'm here now anyway, so I'm not gonna waste my time. And maybe I can bait the Junker 288 to actually come down with me. Or anything. Make him think that I'm doing something else. At this point I'm just trying to bait him. Because if I'm gonna fight him the normal way, the normal conventional way, there's no way I'm gonna kill him. He's just gonna keep flying away from me. I'm gonna get above him, and he's just gonna turn his ass towards me. And I keep saying it because I don't have anything to say about that plane. Maybe I should fly it and show people how broken it actually is. And the 262 is trying to take off, and the 262 is not the fastest to accelerate, as long as you're not in the C2B. And there he goes, that's an engine. I'm not sure if it's how damaged it is, but it's smoking, and I hit it directly with a small burst, so I can count on it that it's basically dead. More hits, shooting the other engine now. See a smoke plume out of the other engine, and I think to myself, he's going into the ground, and that's a nice tall tree over there, and he flies right into it. And that's basically it. And the rest of the game is me RTBing and trying to find a Junker 288. I will show it anyway, because I have something to rant about. So, I promised to do some guides, and I promised to make him relatively quick. I kind of lied on that end. Don't worry, I'm still gonna make him. This is not an announcement that I'm breaking it off or bitching out. I'm kind of torn. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to make him. I'm thinking about maybe using a custom battle, maybe using drawing in Photoshop, maybe using normal gameplay, but normal gameplay I feel is not very adequate, because I want to keep it very broad, and every instance on in game is mostly very specific, very, well, I just said it, very specific. So it's annoying, and if I show it one way, it doesn't cover everything. So I'm thinking about, and I want to know what you all think, using a combination of Photoshop and a combination of custom battles. Where I will showcase very basic things first, and I'm still not too sure about how I should go about it. Like, should I keep him about 5 minutes and keep him short and make like small lectures, or should I make like complete fucking classes? You know, I'm just brainstorming, and it's really hard to find a solution, because this game is so damn specific. It's so, you know, the rules, the textbook rules in this game are like 10 to 20% of this whole game. So when I'm trying to make a theoretical based guide on this game and trying to cover everything, you might see the problem. I'm thinking of something, and I don't know what to do. if you have examples, say another flight game, maybe another game altogether, that has these kinds of guides, feel free to send them to me. I'm not going to rip them off, it's just maybe I can get some creative ideas out of them instead of making a very baseless guide. But with that out of the way, thank you all for watching, thank you all for your patience, and I will see you very soon.